Kind of. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Jesse here. Welcome back to my channel. I was talking to myself. Anyways, let's go to then with AW Collision and Rampage, but this will be a one video for AW and Collision and Rampage. So let's get to it then. Footage aired of John Moxley and Marina Shafir pulling out to the arena earlier in the day. First match coming up is Continental Contenders Challenge match. The Murder Monster Lance Archer versus ROH World Champion Mark Briscoe. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Archer ambushed Briscoe as Briscoe was making his entrance, murdering a monster body slam Mark onto the edge of the guardrail. Briscoe was busted wide open. Briscoe and Archer brawled outside the ring. Archer whipped Briscoe back into the barricade. Briscoe dodged a cannonball splash from Archer back in the ring. Briscoe catapulted off a steel chair in the ring with the top con hero onto Archer. Outside the ring, Mark nailed Archer with a flipping neckbreaker from the apron to the arena floor. Briscoe stunned Archer with the Death Valley driver. He followed up with the froggy bow splash for a near fall on Archer. Briscoe called for the J Driller. Archer had it scouted and booted Briscoe in the face. Archer choked, slammed Briscoe. Archer buckled up, buckle bomb. Briscoe. The fans chanted, "Damn boys, damn boys." Briscoe connected with another froggy bow, and Archer sat right up. Mark connected with the sliding lariat and another froggy bow, and picked up the pinfall victory. So Mark Briscoe won the match. Nitro, what a battle to begin this collision, said Tony Giovanni. Alright, Learning Tree, Chris Jericho backstage with Brian Keith and Big Bill. Jericho had harsh words for the conglomeration. Jericho said it was time for Tomohiro Ishii to go back to Japan. Big Bill said time must run out for every man. The camera pointed out, and Jericho had his foot on an unconscious Tomohiro Ishii. Rocky Romero ran to check on Ishii, calling for a doctor. Our next match is the Grizzled Young Veterans, James Drake and Zach Gibson versus the Iron Savages. Boulder and Bronson with Jack Jameson. Gibson and Drake used tandem offense on Boulder. The Grizzled Young Vets dumped Boulder over the top rope. Bronson hit Gibson with the lariat. Drake grabbed a blind tag, and the Grizzled Young Vets finished off Boulder with the grit your teeth, picking up a quick and dominant victory. FTR's music began to play after the match. Kashmir and Dax Harwood walked down the ramp to the ring. Both teams began to duke it out to the ring. Out in the ring, FTR got the better of Drake and Gibson. Alright, so the Grizzled Young Avengers won the match. Alright, Continental Contenders match. Contenders Challenge match. Especially Squeeze, Orange Cassidy versus the Bad Apple, Brian Keith. Cassidy connected with 3 consecutive top suicidas to Orange. Suicidas to Keith. Sorry. Orange whipped Brian into the barricade. Brian headbutted Orange. Brian chopped Orange and then booted Orange in the mouth. Orange rallied back with a running drop kick to Keith in the corner. Brian Keith wrenched Orange's arm. Orange hit Keith with a PK. The Bad Apple hurled Orange with a T-bone suplex. Keith drilled Orange with a Michinoku driver after an exploder suplex into the turnbuckles for a near fall. Orange pulped Keith with a stone dog millionaire and then the beach break, but Keith kicked out at the 2 count. Keith knocked away the Orange punch and blasted Cassidy with a knockout knee strike. Keith charged at Orange, but Orange countered with the Orange punch and then a DDT. Orange planted Keith with a diving DDT from the top rope and pinned the Bad Apple. So winner is Orange Cassidy. Some retribution on the Learning Tree from the conglomeration, said Tony Giovanni. Alright, backstage, Chris Jericho again. Jericho, I'm going to take something from you, and hopefully tomorrow you'll become the Continental Champion, but you won't have your backpack to keep it in. Thanks, Orange. Jericho walked away with Orange's backpack. Alright, Lex Nair backstage interviewed the CEO, TBS champion, Mercedes Monet. Alright, this is what Mercedes said. I'm preparing to win tomorrow, even if Camille is banned from All Out tomorrow, but Camille isn't banned tonight. So keep watching and find out what happens when you mess with Mercedes. Alright, next match is the Outrunners, True Magnum and Turbo Floyd with Erica Lee versus Davey Bang and August Matthews. Turbo hit an elbow on Davey's arm. Turbo followed up with a vertical suplex. The Outrunners dropped the double elbow turbo tag back in, and they used the Total Recall to win the match. Their enthusiasm is really contagious here, said Shivani. Alright, so the Outrunners won the match. Alright, Renee Paquette has sit down interview with Chris Statlander and Will Nightingale next. Is what Statlander said. When you got to AEW, who was by your side all the time when I was TBS champion? You know what I did for you. I gave you a shot at the title when I lost it. No one was there for me. I didn't even get pinned. Did I get my rematch? Didn't happen. You know who won't. You know who won it shortly after. Willow Nightingale is what Willow said. When I got here, yes, you were here for me, but you stabbed me in the back. Statlander, you knew how much that title means to me. And you never gave me my rematch. Willow, has Stokely been getting in your ear the entire time? Chris said, this has nothing to do with him. Willow, I feel a little blindsided. I wish I had known, but there's nothing I can do about it. So tomorrow we have a street fight, and the only thing that matters is I make you pay. Alright, the Continental Contenders Challenge match. Don Callis families, the Alpha Kenoshi Takeshita, with Don Callis versus the Beast Mortals. Alright, Don Callis joined the broadcast booth for this match. Takeshita and the Beast Mortals traded clotheslines. The Beast Mortals power slammed Takeshita. Takeshita backdropped the Beast over the top rope and followed up with the top con hero Takeshita superplex the Beast Mortals. What a crash in the middle of the ring, said Tony Schiavone. Alright, Takeshita nailed the Beast Mortals with a blue thunder bomb after a released German suplex for a 2 count. The fans chanted, this is awesome, this is awesome. The Beast Mortals speared Takeshita kicked out at the 1 count. The Beast Mortals smashed Takeshita with a disgust lariat. Both men went for a headbutt, having the same idea. Takeshita rocked the Beast Mortals with the running knee, followed up with the raging fire, and pinned the Beast Mortals. So winner is Takeshita and stuff. Alright, Saraya backstage. Harley Cameron, Saraya told Jamie Hayter they were going to stalk her. Harley said Hayter was in a lot of trouble. Alright, AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour Mariah May, was backstage. Next, Mariah, this is what Mariah said. Here I stand. I still haven't had my AEW Women's World Championship celebration, and tomorrow is all out. There's nothing better than watching me be me. The saddest part is I'll never get to meet Mariah May. Alright, next match is the Virtual Rosa, Deonna Purrazzo versus Hikaru Shida. Alright, Shida smashed Deonna Purrazzo with a short arm lariat. Deonna whipped Shida into the turnbuckles, head first. Shida rocked Deonna with a shotgun dropkick. Shida rocked Deonna with a running knee strike to the side of the skull. Deonna grabbed an armbar, wrenching back on Shida's arm, but Shida rolled through and escaped. Deonna planted Shida by the powerbomb for a near fall. Shida is 24 hours away from a TBS title match, and she is hurt, said Nigel. Deonna connected with the pump kick, but Shida answered with a Falcon Arrow for a near fall. Shida caught Deonna with the Katana kick and picked up the pinfall victory. That was a battle, said Tony Schiavone. So winner is Hikaru Shida. Alright, the TBS champion, the CEO Mercedes Moné, walked onto the ramp after the match as Mercedes distracted Shida with her entrance. Camille blindsided Shida. Mercedes grabbed Shida's candlestick. Mercedes swung the candlestick, but inadvertently hit Camille. Shida used the katana kick and knocked down Mercedes. Camille helped Mercedes to the back. Alright, Alicia Atel was matched with FTR. FTR challenged the Grizzled Young Vets to the match next week. Alright, Lex Nair backstage interview the Acclaim backstage. That's what Caster said. Look at what we've done this year. The Bucks, we beat them. Grizzled Young Vets, we beat them. It's time to nut up or shut up. MXM Collection interrupted them and said no one wanted the Acclaim and suggested the Acclaim watch MXM Collection's match against House of Black tonight for some tips. Okay, the tips thing is so fucking weird, man. Alright, main event on Collision, but this continues after during Rampage, you know. But anyways, this is I'm on their website, which means the whole match is on Collision. So anyways, sorry. Collision main event time, all-out star 8-man tag match of champions AEW World Champion American Dream, American Dragon Bryan Danielson, and AEW World Trios champions the Bastard Pack Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli versus Continental Champion the Rainmaker Kunoshka Okada, TNT Champion Scapegoat Jack Perry, and the AEW World Tag Champions the Young Bucks Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. All right. So here we go. The Bucks used tandem offense on Yuta. Yuta fired back with the sit-out senton on Nicholas. Pack tagged in and drop-kicked Nicholas in the back of the head. Nicholas countered with a jawbreaker. Matthew entered the fray and stomped Pack in the corner. Claudio body slammed Matthew and then stomped on Matthew's chest. Danielson jumped off the top turnbuckle and nailed Matthew with a diving knee to the back as Matthew was straight over the ropes. Jack Perry planted Pack with a net breaker and then grounded and pounded Pack. The Bucks grabbed Pack, but Pack shoved Nicholas into Matthew. Pack cracked Nicholas with a spinning backbreaker. Claudio tagged in and dished out European uppercuts to Matthew Jackson. Claudio and Wheeler used a heart attack on Matthew. The Bucks double-teamed Claudio with an assistant sliced bread for a near fall on Claudio. Okada tagged in and shoved his boot into Claudio's face. They traded forearms in the center of the ring. Claudio muscled up Okada and then drop-kicked with a vertical suplex. Danielson and Perry tagged in for their respective teams. Danielson pummeled Perry with punches and kicks. Perry gouged Bryan's eyes. Danielson connected with a running elbow strike on Perry. Danielson rocked Perry with a shotgun kick from the top turnbuckle. Danielson applied the label lock but the Bucks ran to break up the submission. Okada stuck Yuta with his tombstone pile driver, but Claudio jumped into the ring to save his partner. The fans chanted, "Fight forever, fight forever." Pac kicked Okada in the midsection. Pac jumped over the top rope, flipping onto Okada and Perry, taking out both men. The fans chanted, "This is awesome, this is awesome." The fans with the chant, and we agree wholeheartedly, said Tony Schiavone. Perry tried to retreat from the ring, and Danielson chased after him. The Bucks connected with the EVP trigger on Wheeler Yuta, but Pac jumped in to break up the pin attempt, saving his partner. Claudio blocked Meltzer driver, and put Nicholas in the giant swing. Yuta dropkicked Nicholas in the head as Claudio was spinning Nicholas. Yuta jumped on Nicholas to cover him and pick up the 3 count. So yeah, the winners are Pac, American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, AEW World Trios, the champions, the Bastard Pack, and Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli. Alright. Alright, Rampage kicked off with the Outrunners celebrating backstage with Lex Nair, John Moxley, and Marina Shafir ambushed the Outrunners. Moxley, this is what Moxley said: "Congratulations, White. Don't mean to throw you a parade. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe you need to check your ego." Alright, first match. There's 3 matches on the Rampage, so you guys know. Queen Aminata versus Miss Kate. Danny Magic, Matt Menard joined the broadcast booth for Rampage. Serenity was scouting the match backstage on a monitor. Queen Aminata made short work of Miss Kate and pinned her after the brain dream headbutt. "A big win for the Queen," said Tony Schiavone. "I wonder if we'll see her in Deeb's dojo," replied Nigel. So winner is Queen Aminata. Trios match, Hologram and ROH World Tag Team Champs, Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes versus the Dark Order, Alex Reynolds, John Silver, and Evil Uno. Alright, Hologram slid under Evil Uno. Reynolds ran in and kicked Hologram in the back of the head. Dustin dropped Reynolds with a running bulldog. Rhodes power slammed all 3 members of the Dark Order, one after another. The premier athletes were scouting the match backstage on a monitor. Dustin drilled Reynolds with a Canadian destroyer. Sammy followed up with a cutter, and then Hologram hit the 450 splash, pinning Reynolds. So winners are Hologram and ROH World Tag Team Champs Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes. Alright, the Bang Bang Gang were backstage. Austin said he still didn't have a nickname and wanted one. Cage of Agony interrupted and called him Ass Boy, Nepo Baby. Former AEW Trios champion, the Bang Bang Gang, and the Cage of Agony argued until they reached a stalemate, neither team backing down. Alright, Lexington said there was a three-way match tomorrow during 0 hour. The Undisputed Kingdom Fort versus Top Flight versus Shane Taylor promotions with the Beast Models. Alright, Rampage main event time. Friday Night Fashion fight. MXM Collection. Mason Maiden and Mansoor versus House of Blacks. Brody King and Buddy Matthews. There were judges from Milan to preside over the fashion fight. Buddy hurled Mansoor into the turnbuckles. Buddy used a side headlock take over Mansoor. Mason Madden tagged in, and Brody came in for the House of Black. Mansoor told Manson to step aside because he handled it himself. Brody chopped Mansoor, knocking him out of the ring. Brody clobbered Mansoor with a running crossbody press, wiping out Mansoor and all three judges at ringside. Brody and Madden traded chops and strikes in the center of the ring. Manson jumped into the ring, but Brody walloped him with a lariat. Madden headbutted Brody, but Brody retaliated with a running cannonball for a near fall. Madden chokeslammed Brody after Mansoor threw a chair at Brody's head. Madden covered Brody, but Brody kicked out at the 2 count. Buddy picked up Mansoor with a knee lift. Buddy superplexed Mansoor. The House of Black drilled Mansoor with Dante's Inferno and secured a very difficult win over the MXM Collection. Alright, AW Natural Champion Will Ospreay was backstage. Ospreay is what Ospreay said. Pac, everybody might know you as the Bastard right now, but I know you as a UK backyard wrestler. I walked in your shoes. When I walked into that territory that you left, they said, "You're good, but you're not Pac." But I made them eat their words. I've been chasing you, and 5 years ago, we had a time limit draw. Here it is, without even realizing, man, I lapped you last week when you hit me with the reverse poison rana. You said, "Don't forget about me. I can never forget about you." That's what Ospreay said. So, alright, good show tonight. Well, 2 of them, but yeah. And after that was the countdown thing, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyways, good shows tonight and stuff. There were some good matches and stuff, but yeah, but mostly on Collision. But anyways, that was it for this video. I hope you like it and stuff. Hit the button, leave a comment and stuff. And if you guys want to do that, I don't care. Anyways, that was it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.